Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. We're kind of starting off early here. Y'all, this is all for entertainment 18 plus trigger warning. I speak of things of a sensitive nature, especially with regarding to the things that have been done to me before and after my late husband passed for people's greed. This is a huge organized crime group that is linked to Epstein and far worse. Now, people have stolen my inheritance, my trust that was left to me by my late husband, his estate. They're even trying to steal my home from me through some maneuvering of a citation on my pool while they openly disregard even the gang stalker across the street, their pool in their yard, allegedly. You're in so many violations, darling. By the way, who is your realtor? Allegedly. Anyhow, this is also connected to @Dave1979 on TikTok, who is known as allegedly David Klein, and he is also an adult film star. He is linked to Nutter Butter and Swamp Dick in the Hot Dot here in Dothan, Alabama. This is an organized crime group that participates in, they are PDFers. They also do the adult film with the kitty corn. You understand? The unwilling kind. They have worked together with my family to steal what is rightfully mine. Not only the estate left to me, they're telling me to get the rods. I don't need the rods. Do I need rods for my gift? Am I using these so that people can see the physical response as I speak? Is it source energy? Yahweh answering now. Are you the one in control of the rods? Is this the divine creator in control of the rods? Is this what some in the Christian religion refer to as God answering with the rods? Yahweh, 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 with the truth and love of divinity, I call on thee for the divine protection of myself and my grandchildren. Was this organized crime group targeting me for my inheritance left to me by my late husband? Was that inheritance and trust in the billions? Was the last will and testament of my late mother-in-law, but most specifically, the last one done by my late father-in-law, was everything left to me, singularly? Was that estate in the billions as well? My beloved Creator, my beloved Yahweh, my beloved Yahweh. Was this over $5 billion? Yahweh, do they seek now to gain custody of my grandson? The one here in Alabama, the one in Andalusia, Alabama. Do they seek to gain custody to control his inheritance and fortune? Have they already stolen his rightful inheritance from him? Is his mother alive, my daughter? Thank you. I'm hearing she repented. Her path is with the Creator, as is her repentance. Is she trying to protect her child, my grandson, right now? Has she released her addictions? Is she in school to educate herself and get a profession? Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you for your divine mercy. I'm proud of you, baby. We all make errors. It is important to learn from your lessons. I'm glad that you chose yourself and your child, and that you're breaking your own cycle of abuse. Did she leave that abusive man? I'm so proud of you, baby. Thank you, Yahweh. Did the individual named as Swamp Dick and Nutter Butter and Quicksilver Mine 22 and at Dave 1979 on TikTok essay my grandchild? Did they attempt a human sacrifice with my grandson? My grandbaby isn't 4 years old yet. He will be 4 in October. Did they produce adult corn filming this? Did they also essay my daughter and try a destiny swap and a human sacrifice with her and her son? Is this also tied to the motorcycle gang and the Asian gang that the father of her child is tied to? Are they trying to unalive my daughter for money? Should they be allowed anywhere near people, period? Was that yes, they should be near people, or are they a danger to people, but specifically children? Have they sent death magic at me repeatedly? Did they send death magic at me at 1:18 last night a.m.? Did it touch me? Was it mirrored back at them? Am I divinely protected by you, Yahweh? Thank you. Am I divinely protected by Archangel Michael as well? Am I protected by all above and below and everything in between? Is my daughter also protected by you, Yahweh? And the ones I mentioned, the archangels above and below and everything in between. And my grandchild, my grandson in Alabama, not an hour and a half from me. Will I have custody of my grandson? Will I have custody of all my grandchildren? All 3 of them. The granddaughter that is my son-in-law's, is she also divinely protected? I have been denied seeing her for years. All of them. Will she come to me as well? I miss you, baby. Umi loves you. Call me Umi, not Nana, not Granny. I'm Umi to my grandbabies. Have my other daughter and son also tried to correct their behavior? Did they also overcome their addictive behaviors? I'm so proud of all of you. Are they afraid? Have they also been isolated? Is my mother and my siblings a huge part of the factor of what the things they have done? Did my late father-in-law overhear his second wife and her children's and my children's plans to unalive him and to steal what was rightfully mine? Now, I don't know the full story. One moment. One moment. I had to get a tissue. Do they think by stealing my home by any means possible will break my spirit? You can't break my spirit. I do not fear. Even if I feared, it wouldn't matter. I'd stick to my truth, my path, my trust, and my faith, and my hope, in my Creator, and in myself. Spirit said, Yahweh said, trust me. I will show you. I will prove it every step of the way. Spirit has not broken their word to me, not once, nor has he betrayed me. I have been divinely guided, divinely led, divinely taught, even about my own issues and the things I have done to people, how I have hurt others, my own descent into my own personal hell. Spirit did so to show me that there is mercy and compassion and love for even those of us that are so broken that we think there is no redemption. I don't mind people even seeing me blow my nose. I'm reminded of Saul in the Bible stories, of how many he had unalived in his profession for money, and that even he was a disciple, an apostle of our Creator. How do we learn if we do not make an error? It is the choice we make. Will you learn the lesson and change change for yourself, or will you keep to the same old patterns? When you choose to love self enough to change yourself and what you think is broken and irreparable or beyond redemption, it is then that you find true love for self and yourself, however you view self, how you heal self, how you repair self, how you stitch self back together. When you start seeing how imperfectly perfect you are and how beautifully broken you are, and that you are still worthy of love, and that you choose to love yourself enough to change you for you. not for money, not for hate, not for envy, jealousy, or greed. When you stop being the victim and pointing at other people and blaming others for your own behavior, when you truly embrace the broken bits of you and put the pieces back together and build them up beautifully, how does a child learn to walk without falling down? It is my spirit team, which goes from my ancestors to everything above and below, because that is part of my path. I'm defended by the archangels, the angels, the demons, everything above and below, and everything in between, because of the choices I have made to follow my path. The choices I have made to love myself enough to go inside and repair and work on the broken bits of me. I found that mustard seed of our Creator within me, that we all have, that vibration of frequency of the 144 that we all have, with the hope and the faith of a mustard seed. It was that tiny, that little glimmer of hope within my heart, within my very energetic being, my energetic signature that is created to, well, connected to the great I am, Yahweh, source energy, God. I don't care how you see source energy. I know the truth and love of my own divinity, and that I am part of the Creator's great creation, of his great story. I recognize that glimmer, that tiny mustard seed of hope and faith within myself, that tiny little light, that little candle flame in the dark. And I chose to love me, that part of me. That is the difference. That is what you envy and you're jealous of and you're greed, besides my money, you nasty bitches. He's not agreeing with that, but that's me calling you nasty bitches, not Yahweh. Even that part of your nasty bitchy self that I see within and I call you out on, the great I am, the great Yahweh, God, Allah, Source, Spirit, whatever you choose to call the Creator, loves even that part of you. I think your stinking ass is nasty, but I even see that part of you that is worthy of love as well. And I hope that you embrace that broken bit of you like I did. It's not easy. Bitch, I still cry all the fucking time. But even my tears are a glorious thing. They are healing. They are sacred, sacred waters. Embrace them, and embrace loving all the broken bits of you and piecing yourself back together to be the imperfectly perfect individual that you are beautifully broken to be. What is meant to be will always be. My truth will be known, every bit of it, and everything y'all all did. But for those of you, some of you, because of the choices you have made, you have cursed not only yourself, but your descendants for 7 generations, times 3. Those of you who coveted my gifts and tried destiny swaps and death magic, your magic only affects you. I wish you'd quit, because I'm actually tired of farting like a nervous horse. It blows my stomach out like a fucking horse, allegedly. Your magic does nothing to me. It affects you. You are rotting from the inside out. You smell a rot. Notice the vultures as they hover above you. They're hungry. Your smell attracts them. The vultures are hungry. Bon appetit. You will reap what you have sown. The carrion birds are again hungry, and you smell of rot and death. You are rotting from the inside out. They have come, the vultures have, to feast on your living, rotting flesh as you breathe. We'll leave it there. I hear more crows. Is that all you want? Is this my judgment, my curse upon thee? Did you also approve it, Yahweh? Would it have been blocked if you did not intend it? Even that, lady. My copycats, those who wished and attempted destiny swaps. You will have to live through everything I have in all lifetimes and learn the lessons I have to get to this moment in time right now. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And you will remember every single time. Your truth will be known. And I will sell my home. You will not steal it from me. But many of you who tried to make me homeless will go homeless. Everything will be stripped from you, even from your family. This is connected to at Dave 1979 family as well. They are connected to a huge Morgan Stanley group in Atlanta, Georgia. The one I did a post about on my personal TikTok that y'all had banned, the second one, as well as my personal Facebook page. You are also part of the corruption and the organized crime. Your company was started with my inheritance. This company illegally siphoned the estate of my late in-laws and my late husband. Over $5 billion. Is it almost 6? But it is not quite 6, is it? Am I hearing $5.8 billion? Give or take a few dollars. Nope, $5.8 billion. You're greed. And you're supposed to be philanthropist. That is an illusion. Allegedly, I'd have to say you're part of the Masons and the Eastern Stars, and y'all have an addiction to the consumption of human flesh and human sacrifice and human trafficking. Allegedly. I hope it helps. You will not have my grandson. You will never have my custody of my grandchildren or me, ever. We are divinely protected by the Creator Himself. I hope it helps.